Hi, sixth graders. Today is Monday, February 1st. Welcome to quarter 3. Today, what we're going to be doing is correcting our work digital notebook that we worked on Friday. You should have it submitted already. If you do not have it submitted, please make sure you do that. And then we're going to work on the digital lesson. So I'm going to go through this so you can correct yours. You will not have access to open this link on your own. So here is the answer key. So what is work? Work is a force causing an object to be moved over a distance. So remember, it has two parts. So we're applying a force and the object is moving a distance. What two things do we need to calculate work? Force and distance. And what is the formula for work? Work equals force times distance. Then we did some practice with this. So remember, when you are solving for work, you are doing force times distance. What this means is that sometimes we need to we also need to solve for work or for distance as well. So for this first one, how much work is done by a person who uses a force of 27 newtons to move a grocery buggy 12.3 meters? So we're solving for work. So we're going to do force, which is 27.5 newtons, times the distance, which is 12.3 meters. And we end up with 338.25 joules. So our first secret code number is 7. Second one, how much work is done by a person who pushes a lawnmower with a force of 50 newtons at a distance of 450 meters, it should say. So again, we're solving for work. So we do force times distance. 50 times 450 is 22,500 joules, and we get 0. Now the last one, it tells us that we are solving, or that we have the amount of work. So we know we have 55,000 joules of work, and we moved it, so the distance is 25 meters. So we want to know how much force was applied. We have the amount of work. Well, if work equals force times distance, if we're solving for force, we're going to do work divided by distance. So I'm going to take 55,000 divided by 25 meters. And when I do that, I get 2,200 newtons. And so my secret code number is 9. So your secret code should be 709. And same thing on here. So for the ones where we're finding the work, we just do force times distance. So for person C, 40 times 30 is 1,200 joules. And for person E, 25 times 60 is 1,500 joules. When we're solving for the force, remember we do work divided by distance. So for person A, we do 250 divided by 10, and we get 25. And for person D, 400 divided by 40 is 10. Now when we're solving for distance, what we end up doing is work divided by force. So 1,000 divided by 50 is 20 meters. So then when we look at who did the most work, we look at the largest number, and that is person E with 1,500 joules. Your reflection will vary based on what you did or what you wrote. So we'll check those. All right, once you have made sure that that is submitted, you're going to go on to your digital lesson for 2.2. We're going to be moving on and learning about kinetic and potential energy today. So again, the digital lesson, you will need to make sure you log in to Rapid Identity to Think Central from Rapid Identity, and then click on the link here and then open up your My document. This will be due by tomorrow. We will correct it and go through it. And that is all for today. Have a great day.